for your family's comfort. Brought to you by Ruud and Modern Heating and Plumbing.
Hello, and thanks for joining us on this edition of For Your Family's Comfort, brought to you by Modern Heating and Plumbing and by Ruud Heating and Air Conditioning Products. And today we're going to follow up on a mold story that we started the other day.
Yeah, and actually, you guys, the hardest thing about doing this test was getting the stuff out of the package. I ripped and had to cut it out of there. And
tough plastic.
It was tough plastic.
So that means the process is probably pretty easy.
It was real easy.
Okay.
You took a little vial out of there. You pour, and it gave us this little petri dish. You put the liquid in there, and then swirled it around and left it to, they said, harden.
Right.
So I'm assuming so it wouldn't spill, and it ended up getting like real gel-like. It doesn't move. And then you took the cover off and went and set it wherever you were going to test, and you left the cover off for 1 to 2 hours. Then you put the cover back on, and we left it sit for 72 hours or something.
Right.
They said you can get fairly reliable tests in 48, but 72 to 96 is better. As you can see, there's not like a lot of mold that you folks can see. I'll have Raina take a close-up of it. There are a few little spots in there. I put this test dish in our bathroom because I thought, well, it'd be pretty moist in there and, and whatever. But obviously we don't have much mold, which is a good thing.
That's right. We did have a customer use this same test in a basement that he thought he had mold problems with, and he had kind of a musty odor and that type of thing.
And that is one of the signs of mold.
That's right. And he brought his petri dish in, and it was the nastiest looking thing you ever thought. It almost looked like an ashtray. It was so.
Because lots of times I'm sure you guys have seen mold, and it's usually black and gray and like that.
Right. Yep.
But it can be red, it can be green, it can be blue,
Could be all different
yellow.
colors. They're all different strains of mold. Although the black is probably the most common one.
Maybe around here. Right. Mold is a living organism, and it does take a few components to grow. And
That's
those are.
Well, it takes a food source, which is maybe bacteria. Most likely it's the moisture and the bacteria that's in the moisture, and a certain temperature range that it can grow in.
And they like over 60% humidity, relative humidity, and I think warmer temperatures too.
So the best things to do to control mold growth in your home is to control the humidity, and you can do that with a dehumidifier or an air conditioning system in your forced air system. And the other thing that you want to do is have the humidity and the temperature right. And even at that, if you have mold growing in your house, like Kathy said, it's a living organism, so we can kill it. And one of the best ways to kill the mold and other bacteria that are in your air is with a ultraviolet germicidal light that installs in your duct system.
And it's very easy and inexpensive solution if you have some mold growth.
If you have this problem in your home, it's very curable, very easy, and we can make your indoor air quality better and healthier without any problem at all.
And remember, these kits are inexpensive, and we do carry them right at Modern Heating and Plumbing in Detroit Lakes. So I guess we'll see you folks next week.
Thanks for joining us.